Hello guys, so this is gonna be a audio sound quality test for the Rodelink Filmmaker's Kit, and it's a wireless lavalier mic setup that I think is gonna be great for video production. I just bought this kit and this is the very first time I'm plugging it onto my camera to do the test. Setup seems to be super easy. It's really easy to pair. Just read the manual, like it doesn't take any longer to pair the mic, and once it's paired it always remembers the channel, so it's really good. Right now I have the gain on the receiver and the transmitter all set to 0, and actually in my Sony a7 III the audio level is at 1, and already this it's a very strong signal. So I'm thinking about actually reducing the gain on the receiver to -10, because the receiver have three options: 0, -10, and -20. So I'm gonna do a -10, and we're gonna test the gain or the audio level again in the camera, and then we're gonna compare it. And once again, I'm gonna set it to -20, and also I'm gonna set the audio level a little bit higher when we are at those settings to see if there's gonna be maybe there's a best setting for the Rodelink wireless mic system. So right now I'm using the built-in mic, not the built-in mic, but the mic included with the Filmmaker kit, which is a very decent lavalier microphone, which retails for about $75. Okay, so keep that in mind. And again, after those clips, I have a few other different options that I want to test to see if this wireless mic can do all sorts of jobs by mounting a shotgun microphone as well, and maybe later on a off-brand shotgun microphone. So we're gonna just test a whole bunch of things. Okay, so this is the first test with building everything, gain at 0, and audio level on the a7 III at 1. Okay, so I'll be back. Hello again. So this is the second test, which I actually reduced the gain to -10 on the receiver end of the Rodelink, and I also bumped up the audio recording level in the a7 III to +3. So the first section of the recording level on the a7 III is +1, which is like the lowest level it will ever go. So now it's +3 with -10 setting on the receiver end. So I'm just testing to see which actually gives the best sound in the post-production, okay? Because I don't know yet. I haven't even opened up my Premiere to listen to the sound, so I really honestly don't know. The next one, I'm gonna actually set the gain to -20 and bump up the audio recording level in the a7 III a little more, and then we're gonna do a final comparison of this original setup. Okay, so I'll be back again. Okay, so I'm back, and this is a third test where I have the gain set to -20 on the Rodelink receiver, and I bumped up the audio recording level in the a7 III to about 10. If you guys have the same camera, that will be great. It will be a great comparison. Regardless of the settings, I'm always trying to have the audio recording level hit the -12 dB on my monitoring or on my monitor, so I know the sound level is about the same. The only thing different is I'm adjusting the gain level on the Rodelink, and I'm adjusting the recording level in the a7 III to always hit that -20 dB. Oh, I'm sorry, -12 dB mark, because I think that's an optimal level to work on in post. So this concludes all the basic tests. So I'm not even gonna try to test the plus gain on here, because even on the 0 setting is already too hot. So really great sensitivity, especially great for in-studio work, where now I finally don't have to have a separate recorder. I can just link directly into my camera during the recording, have the live recording. So one less step is always better, right? So again, this is the built-in, not the built-in, but the included Rode lavalier mic. So next, I'm actually gonna test a generic brand Lav Mic over here, and this one is probably gonna be a little bit less sensitive compared to the Rode Lav Mic, but I don't know. Let's give it a test, and then we're gonna compare the sound quality again, see how well the Rodelink receiver and the sender does its job. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, so right now what you're hearing is exact same setup of the audio recording level and the gain level compared to the original Rode lavalier mic. And what I'm using right now, it's a generic lav mic. I don't know the brand. I bought this kit and it comes with this mic. So the gain on the receiver is -20 and recording level on my Sony is 10. And there's probably a huge difference in terms of the gain. So that just tells you right off the bat, the Rode lavalier mic is much more sensitive. Okay, so next I'm gonna try to balance this mic to work with the recording level on the camera, hopefully to get a good sound quality, and then you guys can compare the sound quality of the Rode lav mic and this off-brand lav mic. Okay, so I'll be back and I'm gonna try to adjust the sound level a little bit. All right, now I had the Rodelink receiver's gain set to 0 and recording level stayed the same. So basically it's a 20 dB boost on the lavalier mic signal with this off-brand mic. So let's hear the sound quality difference. Hopefully it sounds as good as the original Rode lav mic. That means I can always have a backup. The only downside is the gain is going to be a little bit weaker compared to the original Rode mic. Okay, so this concludes our first section of the test comparing the original Rode lav mic with different gain settings and a off-brand lav mic, no name lav mic with its gain kind of adjusted to match what the Rode would sound like. Next section, I'm going to be using the, show you guys really quick, the Rode VideoMicro, and I have also a knockoff shotgun mic that looks just like the Rode VideoMicro, and we're gonna compare the sound quality of those two different shotgun mics and see if there's any difference. Again, I'm gonna be mounting both of those shotgun mics and probably somehow hand holding them and connecting to my Rodelink, which is the system I just bought and I'm already in love. So we're gonna do some sound comparison as well, and I'll be back. Okay guys, so what you are seeing here is the generic brand shotgun mic that's like a total knockoff of the Rode VideoMicro shotgun microphone. As you can see, I mounted it on a temporary, hand-holding grip, and I have the Rodelink over here. Obviously, I just want to test the sound recording quality of this generic shotgun mic. So I'm just gonna speak kind of directly in front of me at about like a foot of distance, and you guys can hear the sound quality of this shotgun mic. So I bought the shotgun mic with a little nice tabletop stand, and the whole thing comes, and a cell phone holder, so the whole thing comes for about $50. And later on, after this, I'm gonna show you guys the Rode VideoMicro, which is the microphone that this one is trying to knock off from. This is the Rode VideoMicro. If you look on the side profile, they are almost exactly the same. Of course, obviously it's different if you compare it, but they look very, very similar. And this is a knockoff mic that costs $50 with a whole set of kits for the cell phone and for the stand. The Rode VideoMicro costs $60 retail, and of course it comes with a little shock mount over here. And we're gonna try, we're gonna test out the sound quality of the VideoMicro next. So what you're hearing right now is from the knockoff microphone that does not even have a brand name. Okay, so I'll be back and I'm gonna switch the microphone and we're gonna test again. All right, I'm back, and this time it's the original Rode VideoMicro or Micro that's actually mounted in front of a little holder. And of course I don't have any place to put the receiver or the transceiver. So I'm just gonna hand hold it, and this is what it sounds like. So I did not change any setting on the receiver end or the recording level at all. This is a direct comparison of the two different mics. The first audio you heard before this was from the knockoff mic, and this one is the original Rode VideoMicro. And obviously those are shotgun microphones, so if you speak from the side or like off axis, the sound is gonna be completely different. But if you just speak directly into the microphone, it should give you the best pickup pattern in terms of the audio recording level. So if you prefer this kind of setup compared to a Lav mic, obviously you can just have your receiver on the side and just set it on a table pointing to you while you're speaking, and then do the recording. But I think mainly for the Rode VideoLink, I'm gonna most definitely use the included Rode Lav Mic with the whole setup, because it gives a huge amount of room for gain adjustment, and it's very sensitive. So I think it's gonna be a winning combination, like for a lot of content creators out there. And I bought the whole setup used. I bought the Rodelink filmmaker's kit used, so it comes with the original mic. The seller also gave me a off-brand mic, Lav mic, I guess, as a backup. So the seller on top of that gave me the Rode VideoMicro, and this is, by the way, a $60 retail microphone. And what else he gave me? He gave me a really nice carrying case with the original dead cat. I spent $200 on the whole setup, and if you guys know, the filmmaker's kit retails for at least $290 most of the places, and doesn't come with any additional stuff, just transceiver, just your receiver, your transceiver, and the Lav mic. And that's like, so if you guys are thinking about going wireless, I would most definitely say look at used Rodelink kits, because it's a great value if you can get it for under $200, which I think should be the price of those setup, because everybody should be using wireless. This just makes post-production so much more easier, especially if you are like a one-man group, you're doing your own, recording your own video, you're doing your own editing. One less step with syncing the audio is gonna make your job just a lot more easier to do. Plus you have a whole bunch of other options of mounting different kinds of microphones into the Rodelink transceiver. So granted, it does not have XLR inputs, so obviously no phantom power, but any kind of voice work, just simple recording, interviews, weddings, this is more than enough for the job. Okay, so this concludes the whole test of the audio quality test of different microphones. So the very first, we tested the original setup with the Rodelink with the Rode Lav mic, and the second section we tested a generic no-name Lav mic, and the third section we tested a generic shotgun mic that was trying to be the Rodelink micro or the Rode VideoMicro, and this final test is the real Rode VideoMicro microphone. And so you heard all the sound. Let me know in the comment section which sounded the best. And honestly, this kit is so versatile. You can do whatever you want with the kit. And indoors, there shouldn't be any problem with losing connection, because it's a really robust 2.4 gigahertz wireless connection. So indoor work shouldn't be any problems. Outdoors, maybe some problems if you go like really far away, but I don't foresee me doing that. So in conclusion, excellent kit for content creators of various different skill levels. And I'm a entry-level content creator, I would say, and this would most definitely help me a lot. Okay, so if you guys have any questions or comments about the sound quality, feel free to ask me in the comments section down below, and I'll be most interested in hearing what you think of the sound quality of those various microphones. Okay, so thanks again for watching at this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care.